if this video is going to be a load of rubbish, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to talk about the subject, but I'm not going to talk about the subject at the same time. I'm sorry about that. So this is Hobbit Month. We're going to talk about Bilbo Baggins' song by Spock or Leonard Nimoy or something like that. So I done a song similar to that. I done a parody song of that, and I'm going to make it private. Well, I probably did make it private, but if fans of this channel, sadly, because if you want to call it fans, why are people just subscribing for like no reason? Because of being nice, or maybe because they do like me, so why they don't watch my videos? Maybe because they're busy. But what I'm trying to say is, there's some weirdos out there who like my videos. Not weirdos like weirdos, but just some people like me who like my videos. So I'm just saying, I made a parody of Bilbo Baggins songs by Spock, and you can see why loads of people like the song. It's all catchy, it's got that sort of, what do you call it, sculpture, German feel to it, I don't know, let's say German pop music to it, even though it's actually American. So yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know of it, I know what it's about. I know the basics of German pop, the meaning behind that word. So I know what I'm on about. So that's what it is. But it's also to do with other stuff that might come under. That's not actually it. Because I know this, because I listen to some songs that's not exactly on the category. So I can understand that people get confused with this song and that song, saying, oh, it might be indie when it comes under pop, or it might be jazz when it comes under hip hop, or whatever. Not because they get confused, but the system gets confused. Not the one who have the vinyl and I don't know, digital stuff. Oh, it's this and that. No, there's some stations, not radio stations, but like, I don't know, you know what I mean, there's some playlists who say, oh, it's actually new wave, not whatever. So that's wrong as well, probably because it's YouTube matters. Not the people who work on YouTube or YouTube channels or who work on YouTube. I'm talking about the system itself. It's the internet, makes no sense. So yeah, I have listened to mainly a couple of years now, not a couple, some years now. Not several years, because this is a modern song that I listen to, not a actual modern song. This came out in 1960 song. You can't believe it, actually. It sounds like a 70s song. But anyway, this has nothing to do with Hobbit Month, and this has nothing to do with Star Trek videos. I'm just saying this is a bit of both. So I'm just putting out there, if you're getting confused, thinking, it doesn't sound like a Hobbit Month video, and it doesn't even sound like a Star Trek video. It's both. Woo! So yeah, I've got nothing to say. I'm not a fan of this song, and I don't hate this song either. When you have a bad day, for me personally, if you have a bad day, what I do, I listen to nice, okay, whatever, not funky, but well, I don't know what you call it, that sort of music. When you just yell white day, or every day for me, it's alright. It's not happy, it's not miserable, it's whatever. So, but what I'm trying to say is, if you have a nice day or whatever, for me, I'll listen to heavy rock or weird music or something like that. I'm not saying that metal music is weird or indie music is weird. I'm just saying I listen to weird stuff. Yeah, that's my balanced music, let's say, diet. So I got nothing. I just basically telling you it's in the category of, I don't know where to put it, but I'm gonna listen to it just because it comes under the category of Don't Jump Off the Roof Dad by Tommy Cooper or something like that. But yeah, I feel like this song is good. You know, I feel like fans of Trekkies out there probably would like this song. And if you're into Lord of the Rings, it doesn't really mix because it's obviously Spock singing a song. Or was it Leonard Nimoy? I don't know. It looks like Spock because of his long ears in the video. So I'm not going to show you the clip just because of copyright claims, because I'll get, even though it says none on the restriction pile, it'll just come under copyright some years later. So lucky me, I guess. So I'm not going to show you, not because I'm going to piss you off saying I'm going to talk all 10 minutes or something like that, and it ends up 60 minutes or something, I don't know. But I'm just saying I want to not get copyrighted, and back in the day, they had copyrights galore if they had no videos in it. If they made no official videos or something else, yeah, just had a random person talking in the video and they still get copyrighted. But I know this has nothing to do with the balance of Bilbo Baggins or something like that. I'm just saying it's hard to deal with stuff, let alone YouTube. So yeah, I feel like this song is good. I know this is not a good review or a bad review. That's the same with every other review I do over the years recently. But yeah, I'm recording this today on the 20th of December 2024. You probably will note just because I probably look different than 2024, or maybe just because I already done most videos in January, so I must be December or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I when I listen to I sometimes slow songs down. I know it's ridiculous, but that's what I do. I slow songs down just because I'm like that, and it sounds weird and also awesome. Not awesome, but it sounds okay. You know what? Sometimes you show songs to other people, and they look at you like, what the hell is this? And you get uncomfortable by showing that. It's this song. I don't mind showing, I don't know, Joy Division or something like that, or I don't know, those sort of songs to other people. But when you put stuff like the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins, it actually sounds weird showing to other people. But when you listen to it on your own, it's actually quite good. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying it's one of those songs that happens when you put the two. It won't happen in the, I don't know, if back in the olden days, in the 1960s, 70s, they wouldn't even put it on discos or something like that, because it's not a disco song. You know, it's more like a, I don't know, a song to put on a parody novelty radio or something like that. So it probably puts on there. It doesn't go under the fact of Capital FM or Magic or Smooth or whatever they had in the olden days as well. It come under one of those stations that just have novelty, nice sloppy songs. But anyway, I feel like this song is good at the end of the day. If looking over it, you will. For me personally, people will have different opinions, but for me, 50% good. But yeah, I don't really know, 50-50 about this song. There's loads of different songs I want to talk about, and this is probably the first ever video talking about my review of songs over the years. I need to talk about, I know I need to probably talk about recent songs, but I don't listen to recent songs, so I just listen to random rubbish. And I think some of the worst, not worst, but some of the things that people do find nice is garage music, if that's a thing. I don't know what that is. I know what other 90s stuff is, like Coldplay or Blur or whatever, I don't know, McFly or something. But I know those one music, but I don't know garage. I know this has nothing to do with Bilbo Baggins song by Spock. I'm just saying I don't know all the recent stuff. I don't know all the old stuff either. I just know a couple of the modern, the populous ones and the non-populous ones and obscure ones, stuff like that. But this is, if there's an iceberg with all the weird novelty songs, it'll be probably in the middle-ish. But as to do with Lord of the Rings, I have no idea what to put. The thing is, I'm not having a conversation with people. That's why I can't think anything to say after this. because this is to do with the song of Bilbo Baggins, yeah? If that's so, why can I talk about Bilbo Baggins? There's nothing, it's normally when there's this is like, in the old days, it just had sides. Side 1, side 2 on the album. 45 PMD or something on vinyl. So it's not really an album, it's more like 4 songs probably. And that's what happens with this song. There was like something on that side and this side something. And one of those 2 songs, or something like that, is the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins, or whatever. I need to search it. I'll search it, upload to a video. But I just finished the video already because people were screaming in my ear in my family to do something else. Welcome to life. But yeah, I do like this song. I'm not saying I hate it. It's just, for other people it's a acquired taste. For me, even for me, I think it's weird. But it's not weird like those sort of weird songs on the internet that are actually fake. Not AI fake, but just weird fake. Because there is obviously AI, but I'm not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about more important things like Bilbo Baggins song by Spock. There's also to do with Star Trek videos and Hobbit month videos, because I haven't done Star Trek videos for a while. And I need to review whatever the film is after the Search of Spock, because he's still alive in that one, isn't it? So yeah, well, I don't have to, but when you start something you need to finish it, don't you? So that's what I need to do. I don't need to do, but at the same time I need to do it. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. That I think I feel uncomfortable by some bits in the official video. Well, there's a different sort of settings for that, because it's not actually an official video for this song. Well, it is, but it's all over the place, because there's one version in black and white, there's one version in colour, with all these teenage girls dressing up as hobbits, and it looks definitely low budget, because of this laptop and some jumpers that is to do with, I don't know, Lord of the Rings, and also to do with Star Trek. It looks like something you see in one of those dodgy American channels that's nothing to do with the official proper American channels in the old days of the 2000s, 90s, 80s. They just have random channels. They're not actually a channel, they just show dodgy stuff on it. That's what it actually looks like, but in kid friendly in that form. So that's what I think of that video of those kids, teenage people, early 20s, who's dressing up as badly adaptations of hobbits on some kind of TV show in 1960 something that we don't know of. So I need to go on Wikipedia or something like that and search it up later on, and probably put it up in the description box, because I'm not bothered today. Not because I'm not bothered and I don't care, not bothered, it's just because I got other things to do, sadly. But yeah, I got nothing, I'm so sorry. I think this song is good. I'm not saying it's good to just shut you all up and I need to do something else. I'm just saying the lyrics are good, the tempo is good, but at the same time, when you listen to some songs, it actually sounds different when your brain tells you it's actually something else when it's not. And that's with me and these also. I'm not saying this song drives me up the wall when you think of something else and it actually is not that in the picture of the lyrics. It's not that, but it sounds similar to those sort of songs I listen to. Maybe I need to see a doctor or something. But this song is actually good. Yeah. This is nothing. I think I just rambled on about something else, and this is, I think it's like called symbolism or something like that, when it's like a sense of humour and you're blunt and you're being rude about certain things. I think it's symbolism or spoonism or something like that, and that's what I think of this song, even though it's nothing to do with spoonism or summit. I need to search it up. I'm mentally ill. the definition spoonism is a transportation usually into sounds to I'm not bothered, but it's actually that. It's nothing to do with Lord of the Rings, Bilbo Baggins song from 1960, something with Spock. I'm just saying, when I think of that song, I think of spoonism, and spoonism is quite, let's say, rude, but I'm not into the actual sense of humour of that. I don't know what my sense of humour is, but I'm just saying, when I think of some songs, I think it's something else, not that. And I'm not going to tell you that because I might get into trouble, whatever I might say, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I think I would say something properly after I make this video. I thought, oh, I should have said this, I should have said this. So, at the moment I haven't got anything, but all I got is a song that's quite good at the time, and probably good now if you're into Trekkie, Star Treks or Hobbit or something like that. But this is like really low opinion of Hobbit bits and more opinion of Star Trek. But I don't know what else to do. I know I need to probably listen to stuff like audiobooks of Lord of the Rings from 1960 something in the BBC archives or something like that, and then review it. But I just need to get these sort of things done, and I don't know what else to do before review wise. So that's what I'm doing today. It's not my favourite topic after the Hobbit month, but I'm just putting it out there and just getting it done, alright? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm so sorry if I'm not in the mood for talking about Bilbo Baggins Lord of the Rings thing. There's nothing really to do with the Lord of the Rings, because when you look at it, and there's actually different sort of videos of that, but just because the Lord of the Rings films and the Hobbit adaptations and stuff like that, they actually put the Bilbo Baggins song of Spock's song, not actual Spock, but let's say Spock just because I can't speak anymore, Spock's song over a compilation video or something like that. So I also like those. I don't like those dodgy, weird videos with swearing in it, just because my brain's like that. I don't like swearing. I know people are obsessed with swearing because that's what people do these days, since day one with cavemen times. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I like random stuff that people don't, and that not relate, but I can actually like stuff like Bilbo Baggins songs by Leonard and Nimoy, or let's say Spock, for example. Anyway, I've got nothing. I know I need to say more about it, but I have nothing. I've got nothing to say, even though I want to say more, but I can't, just because my brain is nearly going to explode today, and I feel like I got tonsillitis for some weird reason. But yeah, I haven't got anything major. Maybe I don't know what I got, but I'm tired today. And it's in the morning and I can't even speak. But anyway, I listened to this before the video and I'm processing in my mind what else to say. I know it's in the morning, I'm tired and I just need to get things done, if that makes sense. So I do like this song actually. I don't relate like this song. I'm more like over and done with. I just listen to it and it goes on to the next song. Not because I think it's boring. I'm just saying I like listening to random rubbish because that's how my brain works. Just how my rhythm, like that's how I get things. My brain works. If that makes sense, you know what I'm trying to say. But if you don't, well, either have Google Translate or Gemini or something else to understand what I'm on about, because at the end of the day I don't know what I'm on about either. So for this video I'm just saying it's a required taste, but I think you will love it. You know, the ballad of Bilbo Baggins. Is it the ballad? I'm not really sure, I'm not good with words. But what I'm trying to say is I think you will love it if you get used to it. And that's the same with other things I might not say on YouTube, just because I'll probably get in trouble. But anyway, thank you much for watching, and please subscribe, because some people just unsubscribed recently while I'm making this video, because that's their problem, because they don't really like me, or maybe they forgot they'd say subscribe to the wrong person or something like that. so it's nothing to do with me, or maybe I upset them or something. Yeah, I don't know. But if you're new, subscribe, and somebody else will probably subscribe, and somebody else who subscribed years ago will probably unsubscribe because they do that. But probably that's my theory. But I'm not saying that out loud. Okay, I'm saying that out loud, but I'm just saying But yeah, thank you much for subscribing if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Whatever, if there is a next video, because when you make a video recently in November time or December time, you have no idea if you're going to make another video in 2025 or whatever, because that's how, for me, that's what things are for me, making stuff on YouTube. But anyway, thank you much for watching, and I'll see you whatever, bye. I'm sorry this video is rubbish, I'm so sorry about that.